This is a very important update today. Should Donald Trump declare martial law? I've talked about it before. I was divided. There were some perceived benefits to doing such an action. But let me say this now. Trump does not need to declare martial law to have the benefits that would come from martial law. He doesn't need to, thanks to his foreign executive order in 2018. The part of that executive order that I believe he will invoke in the next couple of days is the foreign interference provision of the executive order. You see, he has 45 days after the election to declare that. People, that means that it must be invoked on Friday, December 18th or before. And I don't even think he has to have proof. If he believes any foreign government had any intent of interfering with the election, so China right off the bat, or Iran, or Google, Facebook, or even Twitter acting on the behalf of other foreign countries, if he does this, what happens then? Then John Ratcliffe, the director of national intelligence, and all the heads of all executive departments and agencies have 45 days from then to write a report on their findings, which would mean Homeland Security and the DOJ, yes, doing their job, but I'm believing that there are still some patriots left in those three-letter agencies. You see, laid out in the executive order under Section 1A, this is what it says. Not later than 45 days after the conclusion of a United States election, the Director of National Intelligence, in consultation with the heads of any other appropriate executive departments and agencies, shall conduct an assessment of any information indicating that a foreign government or any person acting as an agent or on behalf of a foreign government has acted with the intent or purpose of interfering in that election. Wow. The assessment shall identify to the maximum extent ascertainable the nature of any foreign interference and any methods employed to execute it, the persons involved, and the foreign government or governments that authorized, directed, sponsored, or supported it. The Director of National Intelligence shall deliver this assessment and appropriate supporting information to the President, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Treasury, the Secretary of Defense, the Attorney General, and the Secretary of Homeland Security. When President Trump does this, this is giving him everything he wants in martial law without having to declare martial law. He can seize Old Dominion and Smartmatic machines, just have them seized. He can freeze anything he wants to freeze. He can freeze dates on elections, including the inauguration date of Biden. They can freeze that so they can finish their investigation before Biden would take office. But in the meantime, he can grab every voting machine in the country and start analyzing it. So if you were Trump, you wouldn't want to do this until the last minute. You have to build public opinion. We talked about this last week. I said last week we were in phase one, the public phase, to educate the public, and how we were now ending that phase. You've got to build public opinion. You wait until the last minute until you have that. And the public opinion, it's for the Supreme Court, the 9 judges. You see, you have 3 good ones, you have 3 bad ones, and you have 3 politicians. And the 3 politicians have to see what public opinion is about, where it's going. They don't want to do anything that would make them look bad. They want cover. I mean, my gosh, I've talked about it before. Supreme Court Justice John Roberts is just trying to stay out of prison. His days on the Lolita Express are haunting him now. Let me end with this. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to fight in the best way we know how. We must pray for our nation. We must pray for our president. He is still fighting. The patriots in this country are still fighting. And we will continue to fight in the faith and believe in hope that God is not yet done with America.